Welcome. Welcome all of ye. Welcome. Welcome to you all. Oh, what a joy it is to be able to welcome people to something. What happened before we came up with that concept? What did people do? Was a caveman sitting in his cave, seeing other cavemen walking around out in front of the cave mouth, and he was like, me lonely. Me wish other cavemen would visit me. That's right. Isn't it very telling, ladies and gentlemen, that we invented the concept of loneliness before the concept of welcome? Hold on, it actually makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. That first you'd experience loneliness, and then you'd be like, I have to let these people know I want them to be around me. Isn't that what welcoming is all about? I want you to be around me. But what happens when someone says, you're welcome, after you have said, thank you? If that person says you're welcome, you have to stay with that person for the rest of the day. We're not so different than our caveman ancestors, still hanging around people for too long when people wish you would not be there no more. Words is hard. When you emphatic about feel, hold on a second. I forgot to do something. None of us are perfect, ladies and gentlemen. Just ask John Merrick, the Elephant Man. He'll oh, fuck, is he here?
How dare you, sir? I'm a huge podcast fan. I love South by and came here to be entertained.
That would be pretty cool if I could say John Merrick, the Elephant Man, attended my show. What's that guy doing now anyway? He was a big deal a while ago, but you don't hear so much from him anymore. Also, not to be a jerk, he didn't look that much like an elephant. I'm sorry, it had to be said. Like that's your gimmick. It's like, why don't I call myself the pile of chestnuts man? Get it? Because I look like a pile of chestnuts? My point is, he looked as much like an actual elephant from the Africa as I do like a pile of chestnuts from the tree. Maybe if I had a bunch of squirrels running around trying to get me. Is there any creature on Earth more nervous than a squirrel? Like, those guys are freaked out. Until you meet one who is not. And we've covered this before. You come across a tame squirrel, you get closer, he doesn't run away. What? What are you planning? The best laid plans of squirrels. My favorite romantic comedy. Jennifer Aniston was in that one. She falls in love with a squirrel. Now the squirrel seems like a shallow jerk because he's in advertising. Then his best friend, played by Seth Rogen. It was a strange reaction, I'm not gonna lie. That was weird. I don't know how people felt about that. Okay, let's do a quick poll. Round of applause. How many people think Seth Rogen could be best friends with a squirrel? Silence. Not one of the options to yell out your own thing. haven't even, to be fair, I have not completed giving out the options. Spoiler alert, that was not going to be one of them. Still using the applause as vote system. How many people think Seth Rogen could not be best friends with a squirrel? Okay, is it the same guy that yelled out something before? Because you might not be getting this. All right. That was fun. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spontaneanation with Paul F. Tompkins. I am the second part. And then it gets dark. This is a show where I invite a special guest to have a free-form conversation with me inspired by a blind question from our previous guest. Is your previous guest blind? No. Come on. That's a possibility, but it's not a requirement. Why don't you interview Daredevil, the man without fear? You're not supposed to know that Daredevil is blind. It's his secret identity. Then, I invite some improviser chums to improvise a story with me based on details from that interview. And it is all scored on piano by Mr. Eban Schletter. There he is. He's just a piano-playing fool. He's making a fool face right now. It's all he knows how to do. Literally, I have to feed him. He's like a weird baby who plays the piano. Ordinarily, that would be adorable, but he's not really a baby. He's a grown man wearing a diaper. I dress him up in big boy clothes so people will know he's a man. And that happens. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I know. It is time for us to introduce our special guest. This person is a personal friend of mine that I have known for quite some time. She is not only the host of Earwolf's Own Who Charted podcast. Do I have to say co-host? Will that get you in trouble if I say just host?
No, host is great.
Okay. I'm probably asking the wrong person that question. And she is also the creator and executive producer of the new CISO original comedy program, Bajillion Dollar Properties. Please welcome to Spontaneanation, Kulap Vilaysack. Kulap, thank you for being here.
It is my pleasure.
How are you doing? We're coming to the audience live from the South by Southwest Festival in Austin, Tejas. Mm-hmm. And you have been here before, yes or no?
Yes, I have. I've done the podcast Who Charted here 4 times now.
4 times?
4 times.
Will there be a 5th time?
I hope so. Charlie? Hey, he's not paying attention.
Charlie is not here.
Sotelo.
Okay.
Oh,
for the listening audience, I mean, it's we're going to carry on and do the show, but that is bad news. It's bad news.
He's our Guffman.
What's weird is he was here before the show.
Oh.
And then once the show started, he's like, I'm out.
He's off to Voodoo Donuts on 6th Street.
That's a good shout out.
Thanks.
Cool, I have a question for you, submitted to us by our previous guest. Are you curious as to who the last week's guest was?
I am curious.
Well, I would direct you and the listener to the Spontaneanation archives at howl.fm. Howl.fm, for a reasonable price. Hours of listening pleasure await you. Cool, up here's the question for you. Who would you kill first if murder was legal?
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. First,
First, yeah.
first.
Because I'm sure people spring to mind and you're like, not right away.
No, some people you want to go slow with.
Well, you can take your time with the very first person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Also, you're free to kill just one person. It says first, but it doesn't mean that you have to make a huge list.
But what if one has one?
You can, of course.
No, my struggle is that I'm just trying to, chart them right now.
Sure.
Who gets number one? You know what I mean?
Are a bunch of faces swimming into view? Hey. Now, we've had a great time with yelling out. But no more of it. We got it all taken care of up here. That's why they put the things in front of us, so that we would talk into them. It wasn't like, we forgot to get the audience microphones. It was not an oversight. That was on purpose. Okay. So, Kulap, what were you saying?
Who to kill?
Now, and also, I will grant you, this is a very unfair question.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Because now I'm on record. And say I do it. Perhaps this was the seed.
There you go.
And in a court of law, evidence.
Do you ever have violent thoughts?
Yeah.
Do you really?
I do.
Because you're an intense person.
Yeah.
I think that here's what you need to know about Kulap. She's a very sweet person. She is very loving and very kind and very generous. But also, there's a river of rage running through you.
On the surface, just under the surface. And it's taking most of my energy to tamp it down.
Sure.
And just to be given permission to kill, I mean, that's all I've ever looked for. That it was allowed and people are okay with it and it's righteous. I really want it to be righteous.
Has it been that way since you were a kid? Have you had rage since you were a child?
Yes. Short answer, yes.
Let me ask you this follow-up question. Isn't it weird when children don't have rage? I feel like childhood is all about the rage of not being in charge of things.
Yes, the freedom of a tantrum. And turns out we're not allowed to do it now as a 35-year-old woman.
That's right.
It's looked down upon. Judgment cast upon me. It makes me so mad!
Did you get into fights when you were a kid?
Uh-huh.
Fist fights?
Yeah, I got into a few. Well, my parents were immigrants, so they were real casual with the fist. And didn't
Real casual with the fist.
Just like, it's another day.
It's like sneezing or something.
Yeah, you lost your watch. Whap, whap. Don't talk back. Wow, wow. So that was common, but I'm okay, and I don't need anyone to take care of me. I seek professional help.
But at school, did you ever get into fights?
I started co-opting black culture around 13, 14.
Sure.
Both Thugs and Harmony, certainly what was happening on the West Coast affected me in Minnesota, suburb of St. Paul, Egan.
So you were in the Midwest, but your allegiance was West Coast.
Yep.
Okay.
And that could split, oddly. Did I know what Bloods and Crips were? Not really.
Did you know the colors? Did you have the colors straight?
Yeah, blue and red.
Okay.
But
did you know which was which?
I did.
Okay.
I do.
Can you tell me?
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Bloods are red.
Makes sense.
Crips
Makes
are blue.
sense. That's a bit of a no-brainer if you think about it. I probably could have reasoned that out using context clues. And so, did you have a pack of friends that all were joining you in co-opting black culture?
Asians.
Right.
the minority Asians. So we would get into fights at the Mall of America or in school.
Like flash mob style, where you were just let's show up and get in a fight.
They were flash mob.
Is that
Those
what it
were
was
the
like?
first flash mobs. A bunch of Asian kids in starter jackets. Getting out of their Honda Preludes and Civics. Coming in and doing weird kicks and backing up.
Wait, what?
They do weird kicks.
Talk me through the weird kicks
I have
and
to
then
show
backing
it
up.
to you. Is it possible for me to show it?
Sure it is.
Okay, so this is a classic move.
Let me quickly really do this. Fuck you, home listener. Okay, go ahead. Just in case they were afraid they weren't being acknowledged.
Melee.
Melee.
I'm on the outskirts. hurts, but I'm gonna go in, right? So it's a little bit of
I honestly I don't think anyone will have trouble visualizing that. That was exactly what I expected it to be.
It's really a push kick, then a quick back away.
Were these arranged fights, or was if you saw somebody from an opposing fake gang?
There were stirrings. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, perhaps you're in a phone call, but you didn't know someone was silently three-way calling, and they're hearing stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
But then you see that person, she's like, I heard what you said about me. How? I was on that three-way call. I didn't say anything. And then all of a sudden, a cue ball is like thrown at you at a billiards.
Cue ball!
It happens.
At the billiard hall in the mall.
Yeah, or outside. But
outside? Oh, so people are carrying pool balls around to throw.
I mean outside of the mall. But the Mall of America is quite large.
That's true.
There's so many different venues. There's multiple cheese stores, magnet stores. Check it out, you guys.
There's multiple of the same store, right?
That's right.
That's something, because I've only been there a couple times, but I got lost both times because usually at a mall, you use a store as a guide. Where you're like, okay, I know where I am because I saw that Sbarro or whatever. And then when you see the third Sbarro, then you're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
What is time?
But all you need to know in the Mall of America is the four corners, right? Your anchor stores. You got your Nordstroms, your Macy's, your Bloomingdale's, and Sears.
Okay, those are the four anchors.
Yes, the four anchors, the four corners of that community. It is that big.
What would you guys do when you went to the mall? What was the primary idea? What was the goal of going to the mall? Was it to get into fights, or was it to just hang around?
It's just maybe to like check out a dude, go shopping, and then just stuff happens. You know what I mean?
Life happens.
Life happens. But I worked a lot at the Mall of America. So when I was there, mainly I was working at places like Limited 2.
Sure.
At Hulk Hogan's Pastamania.
Let's unpack Hulk Hogan's Pastamania.
Limited 2 is the limited, but for younger girls.
Sure. Hulk Hogan's Pastamania was a restaurant, I take it?
It was a food court.
A food court.
Restaurant.
Food court. So there were multiple restaurants within this place?
Yeah, it was in the food court. There's, of course, your Sbarro.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought the umbrella of the food court was Hulk Hogan's Pastamania, and then maybe there were several Hulk Hogan themed restaurants within it.
No, it was merely a stall. It was
Just
that
a stall.
small, basically.
A stall.
It was a stall. It was beside Daddy's Deli, and I worked at Daddy's Deli first, and then they were like, "Kid, you got something. We'll pay you $1 more." If you just walk 5 steps that way.
They did corporate headhunting at Hulk Hogan's Pastamania. Like, we gotta get Kulap over here.
They like the cut of my sandwich.
Sure. Now, I'm having a hard time with the booth. That's the stall that sells pasta.
Hulk Hogan's Pastamania.
Right.
Not just pasta, also Thunder Road t-shirts. Tear away shirts that you can only wear once if you tear it away.
It's up to you. It's up to you. You don't have to tear it away. It's made to be torn away, though. Oh, what a terrible thing. It's so cruel to give people that option.
To pay for a $25 tear away shirt.
Of course I'm going to tear it away. I'm a Hulkamaniac.
And of course it would play his album over and over again. The Hulksters in the house.
Now, your husband Scott and I have a special bond over the song "The World Just Lost Another Hulkamaniac," which is Hulk Hogan's touching tribute to a young child who died of a disease.
Yeah.
Who
It's
wrote
like
a letter.
Tears in Heaven.
It's like Tears in Heaven, but centered around Hulk Hogan. And the real tragedy, the chorus of the song leads you to believe the real tragedy in this all is the world just lost another Hulkamaniac, which is exactly how it goes.
One less fan.
Would that song be playing?
Yeah. And then just clips of Thunder Road. Do you guys remember Thunder Road? That was his, like, it was his Magnum PI, basically.
What?
Well, he was, what was he? He's like he enforced law in Hawaii, I think. Is that right, you guys?
Is this familiar to anyone?
No, is that wrong? Thunder in Paradise. Sorry,
of course.
thank you. Thunder in Paradise.
That's right. But they did try to get Springsteen to do the theme song.
He said no.
Please, Bruce, it's so close.
Bruce!
So, okay, in this stall you have T-shirts, tearaway T-shirts on display. Hulk Hogan album playing on a loop, nonstop.
Yeah. Yep.
TV in the corner that is just showing
in a cage.
Thunder in Paradise in a cage.
Well,
so somebody would be like, I'm gonna steal that Hulk Hogan TV. And then I have a TV that plays Hulk Hogan all the time. And then somewhere in there's food.
yes. Hulkaroni and cheese. But I guess if you wanted to use the Hulkaroni and stroganoff, you could put whatever sauce you wanted.
Oh, sure. Did you sample any of this food?
Of course I did. I was an idiot. I still eat Kraft mac and cheese like I'm a child.
Well, here's the thing. There's Kraft mac and cheese.
All right.
And then there's Hulk Hogan's version of mac and cheese.
Well, also, you know, they had me, a teenager, just like make the sauces and stuff, and I'd sort of follow a recipe, and there was like powders and things like that.
Oh. This all sounds very squalid.
Yeah, it does. It does sound that way, and it was. I wore a tie-dye Hulk tie-dye outfit with like a red
bandana.
cap. Yeah,
what? Are you kidding me?
No bandana.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. You gotta be kidding me.
You're right.
That's insane.
Years later.
Why wouldn't the employees be dressed exactly like Hulk Hogan? If anything, they should make you put on a fake, weird walrus mustache. Oh my God, I would love to see teenage Kulap behind the counter with a blonde handlebar mustache. And so, did they do a brisk business there at Pastamania?
It did not last very long. I left before it went down, but not
Smart.
before I cooked pasta with Macho Man Randy Savage. He touched the small of my back.
I'll bet he did.
Said he liked my name. And then Hulk Hogan came up and challenged him to a pasta eating contest at the Rotunda.
At the Rotunda. Wait, is this the Capitol building in
The
Minneapolis?
Mall of America.
The Mall of America.
And
the Mall of America has a rotunda.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's very large. You guys, what you're not understanding is how big this mall is.
It's a big mall. It's a big mall.
There is an amusement park in the middle of this mall.
That's true. Now, did you attend this pasta eating contest?
No, I still had to finish my shift. I was working.
That seems unfair.
It does.
If Hulk Hogan was any kind of boss, I think you'd say, everybody, we're shutting down for a half hour. Full pay, of course, but we're going. You're all treated to this pasta eating contest. Were you the sole employee? Was one person at a time working the booth?
I think one person at a time because it was so small. It truly was as big as this table.
I see.
Yeah. So just enough
For the listener, the table is not very big.
So there was no need for two people, two teens at a time, to run the cash register and boil noodles.
And this would all happen everything happened in full view of the public, right?
Yes, except the sauces were created behind the scenes in the kitchen.
Everyone has to have their secrets. Well, Kulap, who won the pasta eating contest?
I don't know. It remains a mystery to this day.
I tell you what, we'll look that up during this break. Ladies and gentlemen, Kulap Vilaysack. We will find out the results of that pasta eating contest, and we will bring them to you when SpontaneANation. Oh, and we'll meet our improvisers when SpontaneANation returns. Today's SpontaneANation is brought to you by our old friends, Lisa. What? Lisa, that's one friend. No. Corporations are people, my friend. Remember that guy? He thought he was going to be the president. Folks, Lisa mattresses. They have made it so that you never have to set foot in a mattress store again. Now, you don't have to do this all the time. You got to do this I think, what is it? Like every 10 years you're supposed to get a new mattress? Now that I say that out loud, that seems like too long to go with the same mattress. I think every month. Here's the thing. Eventually, you got to buy another mattress, right? You get so many mattresses before you die. First, when you're a child, adults buy mattresses for you, and then eventually you buy your own mattress, and then you enter a world of misery that is adulthood. Going into a mattress store, lying down on a mattress, playing house there in public. Well, Lisa has made that all a thing of the past. They have created a luxury mattress that is ordered completely online, and it ships for free to your doorstep, and it is compressed. This is the exciting part. It is compressed to the size of a mini fridge. The mattress is compressed to fit inside a box that is the size of a mini fridge. You're not going to get a mattress that's like a cube, okay? It's going to be a rolled up mattress, compressed. Then you unfurl it onto your bed frame or onto the floor. I don't know how you live. Get a bed frame. And then there it is. It's like a real live mattress. It's not alive. I don't think that Lisa wants me to lead you to believe that the mattresses are sentient. They are not. That's not what memory foam means. Also, we're not even talking about memory foam. We're talking about something more special than that. It's unique. It's a 10-inch mattress. It comes in all sizes. And it is crafted with 3 unique foam layers, including 2 inches of memory foam and 2 inches of a very cool latex foam called Avena that is perforated to keep you as cool as the other side of the pillow. Bed theme consistent. The Lisa mattress is 100% made in the USA, and it ships for free to anywhere in the USA, and they are even shipping to Canada, not part of the United States, but we'd welcome them. You know what? I'd like to think if Canada wanted to become a 51st state, just the one big country, make it a state, we would do it. Canada, balls in your court. Lisa gives you 100 nights to try your mattress, risk-free. And Lisa is like the Tom Schuser Warby Parker of mattresses. For every 10 mattresses they sell, they donate one to a shelter. Come on, guys. They don't have to do that, but they do it because it's the decent thing to do. And here's the decent thing for you to do. Go to lisa.com/PFT. That is LEESA.com/PFT. Enter promo code PFT at checkout, and you're going to get yourself $75 off a new mattress that you deserve. As long as you have been good. And if you have been good, you also deserve fudge. Thank you, music class. Let me ask you a question. Do you love books? There's more. But you find that you never have time to read them. You didn't see that coming. A twist worthy of O. Henry, who wrote a book. Well, Audible.com has the perfect solution. You get audiobooks and you listen to those books you've been meaning to read while on the go. Listening is a form of reading if someone else is doing the reading out loud. Science. You can listen at the gym, during your commute, while you are doing things with your hands that preclude you from turning pages. Making cookies. Audible.com provides over 250,000 titles. That is 250,000. From the leading audiobook publishers, broadcasters, entertainers, magazine and newspaper publishers, and business information providers. I don't know what that last thing is because I'm not a businessman. I'm a precious artist who cries all the time. The Audible app is free and it works on iPhones, iPads, Androids, Windows phones. You can also download and listen on your Kindle Fire and over 500 MP3 players. And unlike a streaming or rental service with Audible, you own your books. So you can access your books anytime and anywhere right from your smartphone, the smartest of phones. Audible.com also has the Great Listen Guarantee, which means if you decide you don't like the book you chose, you can not like a book for so many reasons. Maybe the characters seem wooden. Maybe the plot seems contrived. Maybe it's not a book at all, and you've been listening to an instruction manual. I don't think Audible has
audio instruction manuals, but maybe they should think about it because that actually would be helpful sometimes. But listen, if you don't like your book, you can exchange it for another title anytime, no questions asked. Can you imagine if they asked you a question and then you felt like you were called on the carpet, like you were in trouble for not liking a book? Because this way, you can exchange the book if you're not smart enough to get it. If you're like, I thought I would try that book and I'm dumb. David Foster Wallace, you made me feel bad about myself. This, guys, is a great thing. And just for my listeners, Audible.com is offering a free 30-day trial membership. Go to audible.com/PFT today and start your free trial also today. You will show your support for my show, Spontaneanation with Paul F. Tompkins, and you get a free 30-day trial at audible.com/PFT. That's a win-win where both of us are winners and we will split one chicken dinner. Audible.com/PFT.
Welcome back to Spontaneanation. Oh, if I had $1 for every great ad I've read on this show, I'd finally be getting paid. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Spontaneanation. It is now time to meet our improvisers, and I'm very excited because all of them are my fellow cast members from Bajillion Dollar Properties on CISO.com. Sure. Give them a round of applause. Seated all the way over there. Tawny Newsome, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Tawny, how are you?
I'm well, thank you.
You've been to Austin many, 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 many times.
So many.
And you'll be here many more times.
I'm coming back Friday.
Are you actually going home and then coming back?
I'm literally leaving tomorrow and coming back Friday.
Why don't you just stay?
Because we have to do our show at UCB and our various press events.
That's true.
Los Angeles.
That's true. Good point.
Thank
And
you.
you know what? That's helping me out too.
Yeah,
Because you also are a singer.
I am.
You're a musician.
I am.
And so when you come back, you'll be doing music. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm going to be singing with a gentleman named John Langford.
John Langford, big deal. Big deal, guys. Big deal.
I've told you this before that you guys should be friends. You're very similar in what you find ridiculous and funny. So I would like for you to be friends. I'll set that up for you.
What if we don't get along?
That will be equally as enjoyable for me.
Because you like this dangerous liaison shit.
Ooh, yeah. I love unrest.
Well, I hope that. Where would you like to tell the people where you're going to be?
Oh, yeah. I think we're going to be, I don't know where the showcase is, but we're going to be at the Yard Dog Art Gallery on South Congress, in case you guys are still here for a million more days. That'll be all day on Saturday. And I think you don't need badges. I think it's like an unofficial, barbecue with a bunch of aging punk rockers.
Now, in the old days, yard dog was slang for raccoon.
Really?
No.
Okay.
But it might mean something because yard bird was a chicken.
Yeah, and a cool band.
And a cool band. But yard dog must mean something, right?
I'll
Is
ask
that another
the
thing
guy.
we have to look up? I forgot to look up the other thing we said we were going to look up.
We're going to look up who won the pasta eating contest.
Yes.
We're going to look up what a yard dog is.
Look, I'm busy hosting this show.
Okay.
I'm going to move on to the next person. Would you mind looking up
Yeah.
who hosted the pasta eating contest?
Great.
You can't use my phone.
I can't use that phone.
No.
I didn't bring mine out because I'm a professional.
Tawny, I'm looking away from you and looking at the next person.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Mandell Maughan.
Hello, Paul.
Mandell, hello to you.
Thank you for lunch earlier.
You're Mandell, we don't drag personal things onto the
Sorry.
podcast.
Apologies.
Look, we all had lunch together. We're like a big family that eats every meal at the same time.
Yeah, and we fight, and
say-
again, not talking.
Right.
We're not going to talk about it. That's
We
fine.
haven't started fighting yet, though, right? That's to come. That's for later. Season
I was
3.
fighting.
You were fighting?
not-
Were you not? Were you fighting with me and I didn't realize it?
You didn't catch that
Well,
tone? That's what I
no.
was saying.
I'm not good with
well,
tones.
Again, we won't bring the personal stuff.
I'm conversationally tone deaf.
Really?
Yeah.
That must make interviewing people very difficult.
It does. I ask all my interview subjects, please make faces so I know how you're feeling about something. See, now I get it. You seem angry. Mandell, is this your first time in Austin, Texas?
It is my first time at South by Southwest. Thank you. Thank you for being so excited for me.
Do you
Appreciate
think
that.
when will be the last time for you in Texas?
Today. I'm
You're
just kidding.
Never
No.
coming back.
No, I've had so much fun. I love it here. I'm going to come back with Tawny next Friday.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's okay. Good. Where is the place that you've been to the most that you love going to, and you could always go there?
San Diego, where I'm from?
Because you like SeaWorld so much.
Yes, that's.
Did you see Blackfish?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's quite a film, ladies and gentlemen. And let me tell you something. There's a lot of sad stuff in it that you knew you were going to see, even though you didn't know the details. You're like, yes, I get it. This is going to be a sad movie, and you're not disappointed on that count. But something that no one warns you about that happens in that movie is a very disturbing scene where they show you how they get the seed of Tilikum, the monstrous killer whale, who rightfully wants to destroy all humans. And the way they get the future Tilicums of the world is that they jerk off this gigantic monster manually. So there's like a human being just jerking off this creature of the deep. And it's like, why is this happening? I no longer feel bad for the monster. Now I feel bad for me. So do you go to SeaWorld?
Every weekend.
Oh!
I'm
kidding. Mandell, I turn my back to you.
You always do.
Seated over there. I'm looking right at him. Yep. This guy, his name goes Drew Tarver. Clap for him. I don't know. Wow, that was weird. I don't know why people automatically do name equals applause for the first two people. And when it came to Drew, people were like, nope.
They have developed a hatred for me.
Now that's impossible because you're lovable.
Oh, thank you, Paul.
Drew, you're very excited to see the movie Zootopia.
Oh my God, I cannot wait. I hear the world is so cute.
Drew, have you been to Austin before?
I have, yeah. I've been like anywhere from 4 to 6 times.
For my own purposes, I'll call it 5.
Okay.
What has brought you here in the past?
I have been here for a comedy festival called Out of Bounds. Yes. I've been here for South by Southwest 2 years ago.
In what capacity?
I was promoting a movie that never came out.
Seems like some bad promotion.
Yeah. The world was not cute.
Can you tell us what that film was?
Yeah, it's called May the Best Man Win. And it was a story about me and another guy who have a prank channel on YouTube.
Sure.
And we want to get a girl to be in our prank channel with us to help get more views. So we do a prank battle. Well, we invite her into our troupe. We both fall in love with her, and then we have a prank battle to win her affection.
Now, can people see this anywhere?
I think there are some clips on YouTube where it was like we filmed real pranks, and then one of them was where we filmed a fake cheaters show called Cheats, where I would bust into restaurants and accuse unsuspecting people that the other one was cheating on the other one. And then we would bring in the girl who was in the movie, and I would be like, do you recognize her? And they would be like, I don't know what you're talking about. And the girl would get very angry.
Sure. And in the end, who won the woman's affections?
Oh God, what happened? I think she tells us both no.
That actually sounds about right.
Yeah.
Like that's what should happen for sure.
Yeah.
Was she at any point impressed by a prank where she was like, maybe I am falling in love with this guy?
I don't think so. I think at the end she was just like, guys, I'm gay. And then the credits roll.
It's like the two guys got pranked in a way.
Yes. Yeah.
I get it.
We look directly in the camera and go, oh my gosh.
Were that true, this would be my favorite film of all time. Oh my God. Drew, I'm going to stop talking to you now.
Okay.
Seated next to Drew, let's see how this goes. He's taking the mic out of the stand. Ryan Gaul, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you, Paul.
You're welcome, Ryan.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you for being here.
It's really nice to be here, and
You've
it's
taken
great
the-
to be in Austin. What a wonderful town.
You've taken the mic out of the stand. Does that make you more comfortable?
I did. It's a little hard positioning myself on the end, so I decided to just go for it. And I do something different, and I ripped it out, and so far I think it's going better. Are you ready to move on to somebody else?
Ryan, you're our last person to talk to.
Oh, okay.
Ryan.
Yes.
I've asked everyone this question. I'm going to ask you. Have you been to Austin, Texas before?
I came once years ago to film is it Cece's Pizza commercial?
Sounds familiar.
A Cece's Pizza commercial. They put me up in a hotel near the airport. I never saw downtown Austin. I literally, in the commercial, I go like, they bring pizzas by and somebody's like, just, no words, just saying like, here's your money. And I just go, and I'm like, they couldn't find anyone in Austin. The agency was like, we gotta bring this guy in from LA. He killed the audition.
And you auditioned for this?
Oh, yeah.
In the
I'm sure.
audition, did you have any words in the audition?
No, I went like this.
Even with that noise you got cast?
And I'm sure they were like, yeah, try playing with it. And I was like, okay. Oh. I killed it. It ran for weeks.
And were you the only person in the commercial?
No, I had a family that I avoided at all costs at the hotel. In fact, I remember seeing the woman who was playing my wife at the gym, and I like walked into the gym and was like, oh, sorry. I didn't want to hang out with anyone.
You couldn't even endure like 2 seconds of small talk with this person.
No, none.
Why?
Because I'm not a friendly social being.
Oh,
no.
It's good to find out.
Yeah, I just didn't. I don't know. I can't remember. I was a different man back then. Now I'm great. I'm chipper. And hey, guys, this town's great.
You have been in a lot of commercials.
I've been in some commercials.
You've been in a lot of commercials. There's a bunch that are airing right now.
No, that's not true, Paul.
I've seen at least 2.
Well,
There's one where you're the guy who's like, I'm not doing any of these things, and then you end up doing all of the things.
I know.
Leading one. Okay, let me break down this commercial. He's like, I'm never getting married.
Right.
Then he gets married. Then he
did.
says to the wife, I'm never having kids. Then they have kids. He's like, okay, but no more kids. I'm gonna have more kids at you.
Yeah.
That's what she says, right? I'm gonna have more kids at you.
I'm going to have more kids than you.
Then we're never moving to the suburbs. They move to the suburbs.
It's implied.
I'm never getting a minivan.
Yep.
They get a minivan. Then at the very end, he goes, I'm never letting go. End of the commercial. What else am I supposed to think but that this guy abandoned his family?
Yeah. And I do.
There should be a sequel to this commercial where it's the wife all by herself with the kids, like just frustrated and like so burnt out. She's like trying to go out on a date for the first time since.
Yeah. There's a lot of hate. There's a lot of hate on the internet about that commercial. People are really
That's
upset
weird.
about that.
That's
They are.
weird.
They're
Where did you
upset
see?
about it. There's like forums and stuff. People, my friends are like, people hate you, man, and like send me an email and they're like, what? They hate you. People hate you. You think it's great, but they hate you. And they'll be like mothers being like, this is awful. This is an awful commercial. At the end, he clearly leaves and like bangs his secretary. And I was like, yeah.
Do you think
That's classic State Farm.
And on that note, we must take another quick break, ladies and gentlemen. When we return, we will secure our location from Kulap Vilaysack, and then we're going to do that improv. All this and nothing else when Spontaneanation returns. Thanks to Loot Crate for sponsoring today's episode. What is Loot Crate? Let me tell you something. It is a monthly subscription box service for epic geek and gamer items and pop culture gear. For less than $20 a month, you get 4 to 8 items that include licensed gear, apparel, collectibles, unique one-of-a-kind items, and more. They are both unique and one-of-a-kind. Make sure to head to lootcrate.com/PFT and enter code PFT to save $3 on any new subscription. Here's the thing. Loot Crate is more than just a subscription service. It is an entire community of fans that share their experience and interact with each other around the unboxing of each month's crate. So if you like this stuff, there's like a community that also likes it. That's part of the fun, do you see? And Loot Crate guarantees $40 plus in value in every crate. Sometimes it's a lot more. Okay? So the baseline, $40 plus. I have let's call it $41. Every month there's a different theme and all items are curated around that theme. Previous crates have included items from franchises such as Star Wars, Marvel, The Walking Dead, The Legend of Zelda, and many more. Pop culture is full of brave new worlds and societies in flux that don't always turn out for the best. You know this harsh truth to be true. June's theme will be exploring some of the ways things can go wrong with Dystopia, featuring classics RoboCop, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, and The Matrix, and new faves BioShock Infinite. Guess what? I love BioShock Infinite. This is me editorializing right now. I love BioShock Infinite. I love it. I wish they would make a new BioShock game. Okay, that's back to the thing. And Fallout 4. They've got a figure, cool collectibles, and of course, their dystoporific monthly fee. Oh, I'm sorry. The fee is not dystopian in any way. The t-shirt is. Remember, you only have until the 19th at 9 p.m. Pacific to subscribe and receive that month's crate. And when the cutoff happens, it's over. So go to lootcrate.com/PFT and enter code PFT to save $3 on your new subscription today. Loot Crate. It's a crate full of loot. Yeah, we're back. Welcome back to Spontaneanation. Ay, ay, ay. Someone got excited. South of the border style. Which is better, Tex or Mex? I forgot about queso, guys. I haven't been here in a while. And we went to a Mexican restaurant the other day, and then they put down queso bowls, and I was like, oh, right. Just a bowl of hot cheese. Why did we ever invent other foods? All right. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh, interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our location from Kulap Vilaysack, and we're about to begin our improv. Just so you know, in order to move us about in time and for the listener to be able to follow, we use sound effects to move us around time-wise. Let's say we're in a scene and a scene is happening concurrent somewhere else, a meanwhile, if you will. You will hear this cut to sound effect. Whoosh, we were in one place, now we're in another place, exact same time. Let's say someone is having a memory, or for some reason we're going into the past to learn how something came to be. You will hear this flash back sound effect. Studying very intently. We're in the past. Let's say we need to get out of the past, return to the present, or go into the mysterious future. You will hear this flash forward sound effect. I think this all makes a lot of sense. Now, anyone here on the stage is able to touch these at any time to take us somewhere else in time.
I can reach.
You can, it's fine. Don't ever. Don't. Mandell? I see you in my periph. All right. Here we go. Now everyone knows that. It is time to give you the location, and that location is a coffee plantation in Bali. A coffee plantation in Bali. Seems simple enough. We take you now to, frankly, somewhat of a pedestrian location. We may have done this one before. I can't recall. I have to look it up. A coffee plantation in Bali.
Hey, yo. Hey. Man, I'm sick of this Sumatra blend. This dark roast is dark as hell, man. I want some French roast, right? What? Like, I'm just saying, like, other countries and stuff, they got, like, different kinds of roasts, and, like, we be stuck with this Sumatra, we be stuck with this, like, New Guinean, you know? What? Yo, Lisa, when your voice get high, I know that you are just, you know, shining me on.
I'll fight you. I will fight you.
Yo, I don't think
over this coffee roast.
I hate to interrupt you guys. If you're interested in trying one of the coffee samples we have, go ahead. Otherwise, I'll have to ask you to move aside in the line.
Okay.
And I hate to be rude. It's not in my style.
All right, ma'am, you know what? I'm real sorry. I want to apologize to my friend.
Don't apology. Apologies are the tears of God. And guess what? It's not a time to cry. Can I?
You know what? You bring up a very valid point. However, I just have to say my friend Lisa gets a little bit heated. She drinks a little too much caffeine. She got a heart problem, you know, and so...
She has a problem with her heart?
Yeah. So when she drinks caffeine, she just be like trembling all over the place, and she say some shit. She pop off of the mouth and stuff. And I want you to know that, like, I respect your Sumatran blend, but I'm just saying, like, can we get a less robust Arabica up in this job?
Jason?
Yes?
Do we have a less, what did you call it?
Just like a less robust Arabica.
Do we have a less robust Arabica?
Let me see.
He's seeing.
Less
He's
robust.
seeing about it.
How long is this going to take?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Seeing.
He's seeing right now. How's your heart doing?
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, right? It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's going to be fine, okay? My heart's not going to give me any problems if that's what you're thinking.
Excuse me, what seems to be the problem here?
Oh, no.
Jason, Monique, what's going on?
Hi, Mr. Montgomery.
That's right. Make sure you use my professional name at all times. Now, what's going on?
Rip your shirt off, please.
I'm not. I paid good money for this.
Okay. We're looking for. Do we have a less robust Arabica?
Yeah, of course we do.
Where is it?
It's in the storeroom.
Oh, I was seeing in these.
He was seeing here.
I was seeing here. I'll go see there.
Hold on a second, Jason. You were in that storeroom for a half hour. What were you doing in there?
Yeah. Tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. I was rehearsing.
That was you singing it there?
Yes.
Sound real good, brother. Sound real good.
It has the... Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
I thought I was listening to a live cast album or something.
No, that was me. There's great acoustics in that room.
Great what?
Acoustics.
Mr. Montgomery.
What is it, Monique?
Hi, I wanted to ask.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
Well, he's hiding. Can you see him behind that plant? I mean, her.
I just wanted to say hi. Sometimes I feel like in this world we live in today, sometimes we get caught up in our jobs and we forget to just give a goddamn hello.
Caught up in your jobs? We've been sitting here waiting for coffee and you guys are talking about God knows what. I don't think you're caught up in your job.
Hold on a second, Coffee Maniacs.
Uh-oh, look, he's tearing the shirt off.
He's slowly ripping the shirt.
Can you
Slowly
see the
ripping
tiny
it.
rip in the collar of my shirt?
Oh, yeah.
It's only going to get bigger.
Oh, no, he's got...
Now look, of course I'm happy to have you here. We love having your business.
Yeah.
But what seems to be the trouble?
Well, okay, if I may speak for myself and for my colleague.
Speak for me.
I feel like, we came on this vacation to Bali and stuff and, did not expect this American level treatment. So,
No.
right off the bat, we were surprised, comforted, but lulled into a false sense of security because right now y'all being mad aggressive, this woman making hate eyes at me, and this guy was singing Tomorrow, but I believe it was to the tune of Good Morning from Singing in the Rain.
Wasn't it? Yeah. It was kind of good. It was kind of to the tune of
Not to put you
Good
on
Morning
blast,
from Singing in the Rain.
I've rolled all the songs featuring the word tomorrow into one song.
Keep singing it. Sing the rest of it. I love it. It's so weirdly long. Wasn't that good?
That was long.
Yeah.
That was long, brother. That was long.
I hate to admit it, but I love that.
It was good, wasn't it?
Thank you.
I like the part where you got the multiplication tables in there.
Yeah.
Shit.
Impressive. Well, listen, what can we do to make this up for? How about some free coffee?
Okay, I would love some coffee. I think my friend right here needs a nap and maybe a bottle of water because right now a tear's coming out of your eye, but it's mostly bile.
Did you hear his song? Of course, a tear's coming out of my eye. That was beautiful.
Thank you, brother.
Fine, I'll take some water.
I'll get
Do
it.
you have water? Wait, what kind of
Let
water?
me see.
We have...
Sparkling or?
We do have sparkling. Is that what you want?
No, I don't want sparkling.
Why would you
Why'd you
ask
say that?
about it?
I want to make sure you're not going to give it me. I want to make sure you're not going to bring
Do you get
sparkling out here.
tricked, water tricked all the time?
Do you not? Hey, can I get some water, please?
Yeah, we got some water here.
Yeah. I got that water.
Yeah, I got,
thank you.
I got water too.
Oh, good. I'm so thirsty. Let me
Watch her.
Watch it. Oh yeah.
That's sparkling water.
We got you,
We got
man.
you. You got water tricks.
We got you.
All right.
Get out of Chili's, bitch.
Get out of Chili's, bitch.
Yeah.
So as you can see, I'm very sensitive about that.
Understood.
Yeah, I am
It
sorry.
seems like you were swarmed by 3 waiters
Yeah.
immediately upon walking in.
Have you ever been to Chili's?
Do you think
Was
those
it-
waiters were in a prank contest to try to win your heart?
I mean, now that you
Look,
She likes me. She
likes me. Of course she likes
No,
me.
I don't know. I'm getting a great vibe. I gotta say.
I know how to settle this. When she asks for water, we'll bring her sparkling water instead.
Oh.
As a prank.
Okay.
Okay.
Then she'll have no choice but to A, fall in love with one of us? There's no B.
Are you married? Can I ask you a question? Are you married?
No, I'm not. Not anymore.
No. What happened?
Uh-oh, Lisa going dark.
Oh my God, Mr. Montgomery's grabbing her.
Tell me what happened.
Don't shake her, Mr.
Stop
Montgomery.
shaking her.
I'm gonna tell you. I will tell
I
you.
need
You
to
don't have
know.
Shake me. I'll
Mr.
tell you.
Montgomery, your bandana fell off.
Oh my God! No one look! No one look!
Don't look at him.
Look, quick, watch the TV. Just watch the TV.
Watch the TV.
It's a horrifying image.
Thunder in Road.
Thundering Road.
Thundering Road.
Oh, this
Oh,
is
okay, you can look now. You can look now.
Okay.
Yeah, that show would have lasted longer if the title wasn't so confusing.
It's just starting. Let's sing along with the lyrics.
And the theme song was too long. All right, so ma'am, tell me about your marriage and how it didn't work out.
Lasted 32 days.
That's a little more than a month.
Yeah. 30 of those days, I did not know where he was.
So,
I met him. We got married. Had a wonderful day together. Next morning I wake up, fucker's gone, okay? I can't find him. Call the police, I put up signs around the neighborhood with his face on it.
Sure.
I'd taken a picture the day before of us, so I was on there as well. It was a selfie.
I've seen one of those signs.
They're everywhere.
I'm in the picture.
It just says, my husband's gone.
Yeah.
There's no
There's
number
no
or anything.
contact.
What other information do you need?
Well, you should have like a contact info so if people see your husband, they can call you.
We
and say,
did.
Because we saw him so many times. And we were like,
He lived with us for 30 days. And we had no way to get him out.
we were like, there's someone looking for you.
Look, now that I think about it, maybe that was an oversight, but I didn't want to give my information out to strangers like these two guys.
That's smart. Identity theft is real.
Thank you.
Have you had your identity stolen?
Yeah, man, too many times. I've had it stolen more than I've had it myself.
Hey, can I real quick just get you to...
613-447-920.
Oh, you made this so easy. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Happens all the time, dude.
Yeah, it's a problem I have. Shouting my social security number.
Don't immediately scream your social.
What
is your social?
What is it?
What is your social?
No.
Wait. Oh, am I doing
You're
it
being
again?
tricked again.
You're doing it again.
Leave her alone. What's her social?
Listen, brother, you gotta lock it down.
All right, cool.
Please don't tempt her, okay? This is an issue, and now you're just mocking her about it, okay? She has a problem. Don't tempt her by asking her social.
I do gotta say, this is the safest plantation I ever been on.
We try to keep it pretty chill for a plantation.
Yeah, I did not expect to be comfortable just judging by the name and whatnot, but
Right.
I gotta say, this feels like inclusion, and I appreciate y'all right now.
Well, listen, I feel terrible about this water. Did we ever get water for this customer?
We're still trying to figure out if she
I'm
wants...
seeing.
It's in the turnbuckle fridge.
The turnbuckle fridge, you said not to go in there.
Yeah, you said under no
You
circumstances.
said absolutely under no circumstances.
I don't remember saying that. Listen, brother, under no circumstances you go in that turnbuckle fridge.
What if somebody wants the sparkling water or non-sparkling?
This is my private stock. No one drinks that but me.
Stop shaking me. You're hurting me.
Your bandana.
Look, don't look.
Look at the TV.
Look at the screen. Look at the screen. Look.
Oh, that's right. You did say that.
Right. No, I was the one that forgot.
I know. I've been.
You're trying to make me feel better, Monique. Thank you.
No, you're doing great, Mr. Montgomery.
Listen, I want to make this up to you. I want everyone to have a great time here at the Coffee Plantation.
That's a great attitude.
Did you tell them the name of the place?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hulk Hogan's Coffee.
I'm sorry. It's Franklin Montgomery's Coffee Plantation.
Okay, yeah, bet.
Yeah, no, I saw the sign.
Thank you.
Are you kidding me right now? I've been under the wrong impression for a...
Well,
oh my God.
Terry's trying to rebrand himself.
Why did you think I asked you to call me Mr. Montgomery?
Remember? Terry's trying to rebrand himself.
Thank you, Jason.
As a Caribbean coffee manufacturer.
Right?
Wait, where are we?
We're in Bali.
Hey, yo. I don't mean to interrupt this, but I feel like there's a kid poking around in that fridge right over there.
What?
What's he doing?
Oh, let's see. Okay, this one's sparkling, and this one's flat. I'm not supposed to be in here, but I don't know. I'm just gonna throw caution to the wind. I'm gonna drink them all.
Who's in my fridge?
Oh no!
What?
Oh, Mr. Montgomery.
Richie!
Yeah, that's me.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you in school?
Mr. Montgomery, I gotta tell you, I flunked out of school.
What? Richie, this is terrible.
Do you have an education?
You know.
Are you kidding me? He changed his name again? He changed his name?
Yes, he's
I call him Mr.
rebranding
Montgomery.
himself.
I know, but I get confused. It's too much for me.
He still looks exactly the same. He still wears his Hulkamania shirts and his bandana, but he's trying to rebrand himself.
Are we in the Caribbean right now?
I don't know. I skipped all of my geography classes.
All right, listen, Richie.
Yeah.
You're gonna come with me. We're gonna go see your mom. We're gonna straighten this out.
You know my mom?
You know I do, brother.
Wow. That makes one of us.
Oh, Richie, I feel terrible. I forgot to tell you I know who your mother is.
I'm just glad it's been cleared up.
All right, get in my rickshaw.
Woo!
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
I know you didn't expect to see me again. Yeah, it's me, Franklin Montgomery.
It's so good to see you, Mr. Franklin.
It's good to see you too,
Lola.
Lola. Forgive me, I meet a lot of people. Lola, I want to introduce you to someone.
Who?
Well, I'm going to tell you.
Jason? Is it Jason?
No, it's not. Jason's still back at the shop at the Coffee Plantation. Monique is also on shift at the Coffee Plantation.
I love her hair.
She has beautiful hair, doesn't she? So it's like Crystal Gale length. Oh, I think it's like Crystal Gale length cornrows. You can hear her coming from a mile away.
Clack, clack, clack.
That's
Oh,
right.
Monique's here.
It's not either of those two. Someone that you sort of met a long time ago. Roughly 7 years ago?
Give or take. I rejected you.
I think he knows that.
Why? How? No! I've just been poking around this part of Bali. Just, drinking sparkling water, mixing it with flat water, getting all kinds of crazy tummy problems. Do you get tummy problems? I do. It makes sense because when I was going to have you, my water broke. And so you came forth like a raging water, full of carbonation. Yes. That's where I get my fighting spirit.
I want you just to relax. Childbirth is a normal. Holy shit! Oh,
I have
that's a lot
verbs
of.
down there.
Yep, that's a lot of work. Okay. Nurse, and legs. Get your legs up. Excuse me. I'm about to use a lot of technical terms, so just follow along as best you can.
Okay.
We're getting our legs up. Let's get our legs up.
All right, here we
Let's
go.
get our legs up.
Get the
I
legs
can
up.
do that myself.
Hand me the scallops.
The shark scallops. You're gonna eat right now? You want the scallops?
I'm hungry. I'm doing Atkins, and I need my scallops.
All right, here you go.
Did you tell her to get her legs up?
Yes, Roberta.
Yes, Roberta.
All right, just checking.
Roberta,
See you at lunch.
Roberta, your front desk, stay out of this room, okay?
I'm
Your front
just
desk.
You're not even
curious.
front desk of this
Hey,
hospital.
that's my scallops. Give me.
Fine, Your Majesty.
God, I'm weirdly attracted to her. All right, so when we say push, we just need you to go ahead and push out of your vagina. You follow me?
Okay.
Okay, and go ahead and push. Suck it back in. 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 Oh. I just wanted to see if you could do that. That's crazy.
What a gruesome story. Anyway, this is your son, Richie.
I feel like that explains why I have trouble making decisions.
Oh, here's your Arabica. Wait, where's Mr. Montgomery?
I don't know. He took off over there near the fridge.
Oh no! Did you see him leave with his rickshaw?
Did he leave on his rickshaw?
Yeah, with a tiny little boy in torn pants.
Oh boy, this could go a lot of different ways.
Am I gonna get some water?
Oh. Yes, here, wait.
That's
Do you think they're
sparkling.
going?
What the fuck? fuck?
We got you.
Oh no, Lisa. Y'all made her cry.
Oh.
I can't. I mean, every time I go, I just want water. I don't like the sparkling. It makes me burp. It gives me gas. You don't want gas.
Nah, nobody
and then
wants
people throw it in my face.
The gas?
No, the sparkling fucking water.
Sorry.
Sometimes I throw my own gas in my face just to see if it stinks.
Does it?
It always does.
Yeah.
Wait, do you think they went to Lola's?
These are all strangers to me.
Well, what do you...
So listen, I'd like you to establish a meaningful relationship with this boy. What do you think? He needs to be on the straight and narrow.
I can only move forward. That is my past. I was tricked to have the baby from a scallop man doctor.
A scallop man doctor. Wait, okay.
So you're sure you don't want to have the baby?
I don't think so.
Well, I want to make you an offer. I'm just saying that...
Your pot roast?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you mind cutting that up?
Oh, cut up the pot roast for you?
No, cut up the lady. Yes, the pot roast. Jesus Christ.
I like being pregnant.
You like being
I
pregnant?
prefer pregnancy.
Okay, well, I think it'd be...
I don't want to not be pregnant.
Yes, that's very clear. That's very clear. What I'd like to offer you is a chance...
Doctor, are you pitching a late-term abortion right now? Don't.
Listen, are you kidding me right now with your interruptions? Please, you are my assistant.
Okay.
Get me some slices of ham.
You've had 6 different kind of meats just today.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot there's a limit on it. Oh, no, there's not. I can eat as much as I want, including eggs and blue cheese dressing. Listen.
Can I go now?
No, you can't go now.
I want to go now.
Listen, have you ever thought about if the thing that's growing inside of you was, I don't know, dead and outside of you?
What?
Just saying, like, it's a popular thing, especially in America.
Like Hollywood.
Just like in Hollywood. Hollywood, it's very trendy to not be pregnant. But I don't know. You probably aren't very Hollywoody, so I'm going to leave now. I'm going to go. I'm here.
Some of my friends in the village call me the Gwyneth Paltrow of Ubun.
Well, I can see that. I can see that up here, and I can see it down there. Somewhere in the middle, I don't see it.
My belly?
Oh, yeah, that is what it's called, I guess. Hey, how would you like to take care of that? We could do it together, sort of as a team, but mostly me.
Mom, I don't want you to have to do anything you don't want to do. You don't have to be my friend or my
Okay,
mom.
bye.
Hey, Richie, I'm real sorry, brother, but looks like a no-go.
You know, I'm actually happy that in my future, I look forward to being as decisive as you're being right now. Thank you. You've taught me my first life lesson.
Wow, good work, Lola.
Oh, thank you.
I'll see you. It was good to see you again, brother.
Okay. Did you tell her that you are her father? What?
The moon will come out tonight. Bet your money that you keep in your bank account. There'll be a moon.
Yeah, I love Opposite Annie.
You're right. That did make me feel better.
Oh, we knew
Thank
it would.
you.
Sometimes you just have to hear a little bit of a song. Songs are God's smiles.
What's his laugh then?
Those are just knock-knock jokes.
So wait. God tells a knock-knock joke, but that's a version of him laughing. So if someone tells him a regular joke, he responds with a knock-knock joke?
Yeah. And if God laughs, you get it. You
I get it.
totally get it.
I feel like I understand you so well right now, I think I'm having a stroke.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm back.
Oh, Mr. Montgomery.
Welcome.
Hi, everybody. Listen, I'd like you to introduce you to a special friend of mine. This little guy, his name is Richie.
I'm supposed to be in school.
Hey, Richie, you're short.
Thanks, so are my pants.
Ugh, I hate kids.
You do?
Yeah,
Why?
because they're always throwing sparkling water in my face.
Little kids?
Yeah, there's a group of little kids that live in my neighborhood, constantly knocking at my door.
This is separate from water pranks?
Yeah, it is, okay? It's been haunting me my whole life.
Your whole life, you say?
Yeah,
From the moment you were born till now.
moment I was born.
And push.
Your blue cheese and eggs.
And thank you. Very much. Oh. Okay, now go ahead and throw a half gallon of spritzer in her face.
You want us to do it?
You can go ahead and do it. Let's just see how it affects this woman for the rest of her life.
You know what? That's fucked up.
Yeah,
That's weird. That was a
Yeah.
weird doctor.
yeah, and it's not the only time. Happens at least once a week.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
Have you ever thought or considered that maybe you're asking for it? Oh. I don't think so.
Hey, Monique. Not good.
Yeah, Monique, you just stepped in it, man.
That really brought the whole room down.
all right, back up,
No,
because I'm
you're-
about to do a push kick, and then a back move, a dance.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Monique.
Yeah, I'm gonna explain it first, and then I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna do a push kick, and then I'm gonna back up, a spin dance. I'm gonna look at you like, what?
It's gonna look real cool,
Yeah.
but then your face is gonna bleed.
Listen. I don't want people fighting in my coffee plantation.
Yeah, you're very against violence.
I'm part of sports entertainment. That's one thing. It's just for fun.
You are, Mr. Montgomery?
No, of course not. I'm Franklin Montgomery, the coffee proprietor. Thanks, Monique. That was a close
You
one.
got it. I'm on board now.
If you take one step across this desk, I'm going to throw this cue ball at your head.
Wait a minute.
Shit, it's
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Jason, you're way out of line. Ma'am, you're way out of line too. Stop. I'm gonna have to stop that aggressive breathing. Listen, brother. Your lips are a very tight circle, and I feel like the breaths are coming out like a jet stream.
She's practicing Lamaze. What is going on?
Here's how we
here?
settle things at the Coffee Plantation. Coffee drinking contest.
Coffee drinking contest.
Let's go to the rotunda.
Yeah.
To the rotunda. Everyone. Oh my God.
All right. Standard coffee drinking contest rules.
Right. Name 6 of the 6 rules.
Drink. Don't spit out.
That's 2.
Swallow.
3.
Enjoy.
That's 4.
Comment on the flavor.
5.
And say
No sparkling water.
No spark. Well, all right. I'll allow it.
Mr. Montgomery, can I participate too? I don't want to grow.
Richie, of course.
Yay.
It's a 3-way coffee drinking contest. Monique, you really shouldn't be here. Employees are not allowed to attend these things. Somebody's got to be back
quit.
there. Whoa. Well, then you're welcome to stay.
I quit just for now, and I'm going to do the contest. I love coffee.
And what does the winner get?
It's not so much what the winner. Well, okay, let's see. If Richie wins,
Yeah.
that means you two are losers. So you have to be Richie's parents. No
Yeah.
offense, Richie.
No, I want to win over this lady's heart towards children by being a shining example.
It'll probably happen. Although she couldn't keep a husband for a day.
You didn't let me finish the story. It was 2 days. He came back 30 days later. We had one last day, and then I haven't seen him since.
He's living with us.
Hold on a second.
back with
Hold on a
us.
second. When was he missing? During the 30-day period?
I told you I knew him 32 days.
Right.
We had the first day of love.
Yeah.
He was missing for 30 days. I
Right.
found him at the local grocery store.
On the 32nd day.
The 32nd day. He was
Right.
buying bananas.
That's irrelevant to the story.
It was relevant to me.
Stay on point, brother.
How many bananas was it?
Oh, Monique, you're not helping.
It was a bundle. It was a bundle of 6 bananas.
Bundle.
There was 7 bananas. He tore one off. It was a little. The 7th one was brown. He didn't want it, so he bought 6 bananas.
6 bananas per bundle.
No, one bundle of 6 bananas.
But just to be clear, it was your standard bundle of bananas. All right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Now, why is that important to the story?
Because when someone's buying bananas, they're planning to stay.
There we go. Oh, wait, did you guys start already?
No.
I did.
Jason.
I drank so much coffee I can hear my heart.
All right, listen. Richie, just take it easy.
I'm fine.
Time out, everybody. What's the matter now?
I'm just wondering when we're going to start.
All right, well, the banana story seemed very important. Now that that's all out of the way.
We're ready.
We were determining what the winner would get.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what would I win?
Richie, Monique, you're not in the contest. If Richie wins, you guys got to be his parents.
Yay.
Okay.
Jason, if you win, you get tomorrow off.
Yes, my birthday.
What the hell do I get?
That was going to be my next thing. You can't even wait 2 seconds. I feel like going out and buying a bundle of bananas. If you win, you get the keys to my coffee plantation. That's right.
Wow.
And you're going to go back to America and be Terry again?
Yeah, I think it's time.
Mr. Montgomery.
Who's Terry?
It feels like we all just
Who
won.
asked me just now? Okay. What's your name again?
Lisa, this is my friend.
Lisa. Thank you.
Mr. Montgomery.
Yes.
You know what I
Monique.
think?
What?
I think just by being in this contest together, we all won. I like to think of it as we won God's trophy.
I don't feel that way at all.
Well, also, Monique, I got to say it again. You're not in the contest.
Okay. Okay, you
You're
guys.
just a non-employee spectator.
Okay.
All
I
right.
can still drink along. It's just I'm kind of auditing.
Yeah, I tell you what, Monique. Drink as much coffee as you want, but it will not affect the outcome of the contest. All right. Is everybody... Jason, I feel like you have a question.
Maybe there'll be sun, or maybe there'll be stars. Maybe.
Guess what? I was pranking you guys. What? This whole coffee contest was a prank to get you all to work together in song.
Oh, shit.
And it worked.
He's ripping his shirt off. Oh no! His hanky came off.
Your hanky!
Your hanky.
I don't even care. This is who I am.
You have another blonde mustache on your chest?
Yeah. And I have to bleach it myself. No one will do it for me.
You're the best, Mr. Monk. Mr. Hogan.
Or,
Thanks, Monique.
as I like to call you, Dad.
That's right, Richie. I'm your dad. Lisa,
So we not doing a coffee contest?
we're
I
not
can't.
doing.
I'm not
we're
allowed.
really not doing.
So
it.
what's in this cup?
I'll try it.
What?
Gotcha!
Sparkling water.
God damn it, you guys!
Lisa.
Every fucking time!
Lisa.
Every fucking time!
I know this.
I've never even tasted flat water!
I know, brother. Never in your life.
I've never received flat water!
Like even by accident if it was raining or something.
No! I open my mouth, it's fizzles!
You've never been in a pool.
No! Every pool I've been in is a jacuzzi with the bubbles on. Feels like sparkling fucking
Like
water!
sparkling water.
Even when you cry and you taste your own tears, they sparkle too.
Yeah, they sparkle.
Lisa, I hope you don't mind.
I'm going to call you Sparkle Tears from now on, brother. And I have a question for you, Sparkle Tears. Lisa, customer, will you marry me?
Oh my God.
Fuck yeah! This reception is so nice.
Could you bitches get out of this Chili's, please?
And it all happened at a place called Coffee Plantation in Bali. Tawny Newsome, where can people find you online, and what would you like to tell them about?
You can find me at Tawny Newman. Just Google my name and you'll learn how to spell it. Tawny Newsome, Tawny Newman. Ooh. Was that easy?
Mandell Maughan, where can people find you online? What would you like to tell them about?
Instagram at Mandell Lace. Twitter at Mandell Maughan.
Any plugs?
I'd like to plug that I'm really a good person and I love this town.
Ryan Gaul, where can people find you online?
At Ryan of Gaul on Twitter and at Rygaul, RYGAUL on Instagram. Hey, great town. Good times. You guys are awesome.
Drew Tarver, questions, go.
At Drew Tarver on Twitter and in real life in line for Zootopia.
I hear the world is very cute. Kulap Vilaysack!
At Kulap at Twitter and check out Bajillion Dollar Properties.
Yeah!
March 17th, CISO.com.
And for the listener, all the episodes are out now. Binge them. You can watch them all. And fingers crossed for season 2. Right?
Yeah. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh! Mr. Eban Schletter. At Eban Schletter on Twitter and Instagram. How do you spell Eban Schletter? EBANSCHLETTER. Go to EbanSchletter.com and buy Eban Schletter's albums because Eban Schletter is only the best. Also, while you're here at South by Southwest, Eban did the music for Those Who Can't. And I think they're having a big event coming up sometime soon. It's tonight. Go there tonight, guys. What the fudge? I'm at the places. You can find me. It doesn't matter. Who gives a good goddamn, guys? Watch No You Shut Up on Fusion Thursdays at 10 p.m. Editor's note. The television program No You Shut Up has been canceled. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. Thank you to everyone here at Esther's Follies for engineering us all the way to the end of the show, which this is. Goodbye forever. Until next week, this is Paul F. Tompkins saying, Semper in Praesenti. Thanks to Ratani for sponsoring today's episode. Buying an engagement ring? Check out Ratani. All of their rings are handcrafted in New York. Shop online and they'll ship overnight to you or a Ratani jeweler close to you. You design a ring, they handcraft it, and you see it in store for free. Plus, they offer no hassle returns. It's that easy. And this month, they're giving away a diamond. Go to ritani.com/PFT today for the free diamond giveaway.
Cry, baby, cry.
Hi, I'm Sarah Thayer. And I'm Susan Orlean. And nothing makes us happier than hearing what makes people cry.
On our show, Cry Babies, we talk to comedians, musicians, writers, and other awesome people about what makes them cry. And sometimes we cry too.
But it's the good kind of crying, therapeutic.
Yeah.
Like when Drew Droege told us why he loves Dead Poets Society.
When it came out, I loved English. I wanted to be an English teacher. I was obsessed with that whole world, and boys' boarding school. I thought that just looked so amazing. Also, like Robert Sean Leonard was like an actor, and and I just thought that was such a fabulous thing to be.
So listen to Cry Babies. Find us on Earwolf, Howl, iTunes, or your favorite podcast app.
This
This has been an Earwolf production. Executive producers Scott Ackerman, Adam Sachs, Chris Bannon, and Paul F. Tompkins. For more media and content, go to earwolf.com.